Are you having trouble finding people who will actually buy your products? Like not just share, but actually buy? And this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how to find your target audience and how to actually get them to pay for your products. So if this topic interests you, make sure you go ahead and stay tuned. And by the way, I'm Destiny and my channel is about business, entrepreneurship, and side hustles. So if you like those topics, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So one of the main issues I see new business owners face is that they don't know who their target audience is. A lot of people go into business and think that everyone is their target customer. They're gonna sell to everyone, everyone's gonna buy. But if you've been in business, then you know that is not the case. So your target audience is very important, especially when it comes to choosing who you market to, how you market, different pop-up shops you're gonna be doing, how you're gonna be choosing your models and your influencers. So let's go ahead and break down what exactly you need to do to find your target audience. So the first thing you need to do is actually create a customer persona. So what you need to do is map out who the person is that's gonna benefit from your product. So let's say if you're selling hair, for an example. So I've been running a hair business for a couple years now. Now when it comes to me choosing my target audience for my hair business, I know I'm choosing one, a black woman, so you're going to want to include their race, you're going to want to include their gender. So I'm targeting a black woman between the ages of 25 through 34, and I'm choosing that age because I want a more established woman who can afford to pay my hair prices. So one of the key things that I do during my marketing is show how long the hair lasts. So if you have hair that lasts, let's say 2 to 3 years, you know that's gonna cost a little bit more, sometimes a lot more, than hair that's only gonna last 3 months. In order for me to charge higher prices, I need to attract the type of woman who can afford to pay the higher prices. So normally that comes with age, education, job status. What I'm doing is with the age group 25 through 34. I chose that because usually by 25 they've graduated college, and when they've graduated college, that means that they've been out of school. So normally you graduate college around 21, 22, give or take, when we're talking about our bachelor's degrees. I give you a little bit of time to actually find a job, get established within your career. So I'll say by 25 you can start being able to afford more quality hair. And then I'm also choosing the age group 25 through 34 because when it comes to maintaining the longevity of your hair, I know that's going to be someone who's not looking for fast hairstyles, like with different hair colors, different cuts. They're gonna find some quality hair, keep it either the natural hair color like how it is, or dye it black. So that's gonna speak to the longevity. And this is also a hairstyle that they can wear to work. See how I'm picking a career woman who's graduated college. When it comes to choosing my models, I'm also gonna choose someone who fits my ideal customer's persona. They too, my model is gonna be a black woman between the age of 25 through 34. She's gonna have her hair in a way that people can wear to work. So it's gonna be a natural color. It's gonna be a natural length. So typically when I choose my model, sometimes I do go up to a 24 inch. Well, it just depends on how tall the model is, how professional it looks. I like to actually show the hair texture. So sometimes it might be a little bit longer. If they're a little bit taller, that 24 inch might look like a 18, 20 on them, versus me, I'm very short. A 24 inch is gonna be a little bit longer on me. Some of the key things you wanna take a look into, like I mentioned before already, we talked about age, race, gender, where they work, like if it's gonna be a professional lane, how they can wear their hair to work, different social media platforms that they're gonna be on. So typically when you're selling hair, you're usually targeting people who are on Instagram and then also Facebook. So when it comes to Instagram, Instagram is very visual. When you're thinking about what actually attracts people to your hair page. So one, they like to actually see different hairstyles. So you need to create content that shows the different hairstyles, and people like to actually see this hair in motion. So where are the ladies wearing it to? Are you showing like more professional images with hair, or do you have more of a younger look where you're showing people always at the club? Like for me, with my new traveling brand, I do hair that's primarily focuses on showing hair on different ladies out of town. Well, different ladies, I mean me, out of town. So I want people to know that when they go out of town, yes, your hair will last. So all my pictures are related to something regarding being out of town. I have a signature hair look that I want my customer to have, which is the middle part straight, just regular long, because this hairstyle actually lasts. It's not a bunch of colors into it. You have your same middle part. It's a closure wig. So I can actually wear this wig over and over and over again, put it on quick. It doesn't take as much time because my ladies like to get ready quick. So these are the same thing you want to incorporate when it comes to finding your target audience. So the next thing I like to pay attention to is when I'm putting out content for my target audience. I know I wrote down my customer persona. So we already know the characteristics that they have. What are they looking for when they see different things online when it comes to purchasing? So it's very important to put yourself in your customer's shoes. What did you look for before you started this business? What was the reason you actually started this business? So what are you fixing? So what are you going to do with your marketing that's going to actually target that customer that you're looking for? With me, I know that when it comes to buying hair, I like to see the whole look. So I like to see the person, like if they're getting their hair done, I want to see it with the makeup. I want to see the type of outfit they wearing with. Like I want to see the whole scenery that goes along with the outfit. And you want to do the same thing for your customers. So you want to create wherever your customer hangs out at, you want to put your motto in that type of scenery for your marketing, so it attracts your customer, because those are the type of things that they're looking for online. And another thing, when it comes to finding your target audience, this plays a key role when you're doing pop-up shops. A lot of people end up going to pop-up shops, not making any money, not having anyone stop by the booth because they're at the wrong type of pop-up shops for their target audience. So for me, when it comes to a pop-up shop, I need to go to a pop-up shop that's gonna have majority women, that's focused on beauty and fashion. Like if I'm selling hair, I should not be at a business conference trying to sell bundles to people who are looking to enhance their business skills. And I also should not be at a conference, let's say if it's for automotive, I should not be there trying to sell some bundles. I should be at things that are targeted towards all women, preferably, since I'm selling bundles, it should be black women. So you want to take a look into see what type of audience that pop-up shop is gonna attract. So you need to be writing the host, asking them like, hey, what type of audience do you plan to attract? How many people do you think are gonna be there? All of that is gonna take into account to how you choose your pop-up shops, making sure your target audience is gonna be there, because that's also key. Then another thing with choosing your target audience is you want to make sure you know where to put your content at. So where is your target audience spending their time on social media? So is that TikTok? Is that Instagram? Is that Facebook? Is that YouTube? Are they on Pinterest? You need to figure that out. And one of the key ways you do this is by testing. So once you start testing out with putting your different content out, you have a website going. Once you look at your website, you can actually look into see where that traffic is coming from. And once they show you what social media platform that traffic is majority coming from, that's where you double down on that social media platform. So I typically like to choose 2 to 3 social media platforms where I market my business at, just to make sure I'm getting the best results, because you don't want to be every single where. The next thing you know, you're not focusing on an individual platform that you could really be growing your following on. And when I say growing your following, I mean growing your following that's actually buying from you, because you don't want a whole bunch of followers who don't end up converting to customers. And you want to pay attention to your insights when you're building your social media platforms. So a lot of platforms, like especially YouTube, Facebook, if you have the business profile, Instagram insights, your TikTok insights, they're going to show you the age group, the gender, the states that majority of your customers are coming from. So one of the things that I like that Rihanna did with her target audience is she paid close attention to her insights, because a lot of people like to go from online to a storefront really fast. One thing we noticed with Rihanna and building Fenty is that she paid attention to her target audience. She's been online for a couple years, and we noticed that now she's announcing that she's going to start opening brick and mortar stores. And how did she choose those brick and mortar stores? She chose them by where her target audience that buys is primarily located. So she's going to be opening up stores in those locations where her target audience is. So those are the type of insights you want to pay attention to when it comes to moving forward in your business and choosing your target customer. And one of the things that I did create was I created an ebook that has worksheets to help you create your target audience. Those worksheets include how I broke down my target customer, what I exactly wrote down in each section. So we went over the demographics, the psychographics, their different behaviors. So all of that is broken down in the ebook and different worksheets. So, and I made that very affordable. So it's $9.99. You can grab that on the website today if you need additional help. And as always, make sure you follow me on all my different social media channels. I am Destiny Adams on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, even Pinterest. I have a Facebook group where you can drop your advertisements, connect with our community, and that's the Side Business Hustle, which I'm gonna add a link to that in the comment section below. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop that in the comment section below as well. And go ahead and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.